creating liking of the product through image and emotional appeals, without bombarding the consumers with the obligatory facts and proof. The narration for the elderly and tradition play an important role in Chinese ideology systems. Chinese conventions still imply group consensus appeals more than the U.S. conventions do. The United States is a country where individualism resides at the core of its cultural values. In U.S. society, identity is conceived of as individualist. Americans are generally I-conscious people. And the finding revealed that the use of status appeal is not significantly different between the Chinese and the U.S. conventions. Because of the findings in this research, we found different appeals are utilized and accepted in different countries. So, for practitioners, nation take localization or standardization or globalization into account. Likewise, savvy marketers should know how best to add a sufficient amount of local flavor to the global appeals to capture international consumers. An expert mentioned that Chinese advertising strategy at that point was strictly straightforward and used very little of any commonly non-good or effective advertising targeting technique. Although it is a global village now, people living in different countries still have diverse cultural values. Therefore, marketers should consider how to design their advertisement to capture international consumers. And then they could create or maximize their profits. That's all.
More questions? Read your interviews.
Just share some experience. When I'm doing the interview, there are two interviewees both from America, but there are two different kinds of personalities. The first one is talkative because it's talkative and it's hard to cut into the conversation, because if you want to ask some questions and he continues to say, you're hard to ask the question, and but the first one is give more advice, and then the other one is, I think it is a little bit nervous, because at the beginning I was saying I'm ready, and he said just give a minute, and then about 2 or 3 minutes later, and I'll ask again, I'm ready, and he said just give another minute.
It's more nervous.
It's more nervous, but and I will just ask some questions not related to my questions. How are you? How's your just ask some questions that to decrease his pressure, and finally it works. And although at the beginning of the interview it's very nervous and give us less advice, but at last get more and more, and I encourage him to give more advice advice. And finally, is just give more and more advice in yeah.
During the period of interview, I found something interesting, like Americans like humorous advertising, TV commercials, more than anything else. And if the TV commercials is so boring, they will change the channel. However, if there are some beautiful girls or sexy girls in the commercials, they will not change the channel. Thank you.
It was not easy, right?
Okay.